signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the James Madison Dukes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans' offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the legendary John McKay would be proud of the execution of the running game and picking up the first down.
The basic principles of the run game, right? The easy stuff, the boring stuff, not fancy, not loved. Everybody likes points and all that other, stuff that goes with it, but you got to get the good running game. USC doing a good job early.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide open downfield. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trojans want to move quickly. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll try the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. And the Trojans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Power football with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. James Madison Duke's offense headed on today. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, Dave?
It's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Let's see what they've got on second down. The give on the inside. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Denson. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Avant. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Extending the play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his man. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Looking to throw on first down. It's caught. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle of the field. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Wants to go up top. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you have to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them, but if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes.
I don't know what he possibly could have been thinking there to wind up all the way back in the end zone and taking a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
They'll run it from the gun. Nice move there. Still making moves. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Stoneburner. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Trojans! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Scanning the field, it's Denson. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And the Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Quarterback will keep it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Gives it on the option. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He might want another play. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's got an open man. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Denson. Buys a little time with his feet. Oh, he got loose. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes.
Great decision by the quarterback, and there's a danger on defense. When you play man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Avant. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He wants to change this route. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. The play action fake. Now sliding to his left. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Denson. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Dukes have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On third and goal, they'll throw it. Bringing the heat. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
Good concentration to get that squibber inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man in the middle.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Makes the catch. Turning it on. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He's loose on the left. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Denson. It's complete to the right. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Offense gets set for 2nd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, USC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Back to throw, it's Denson. Quarterback strolling away from Heath. Oh, better look out! And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Got his man. A pickup of 5 marks it at the 36-yard line. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Avant. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays, and if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. And the Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defender everywhere. It's a turnover. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree. It'll go his way.
Zone coverage that time, and the cornerback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Offense changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Denson. just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Fourth down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Trojans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd? Absolutely bananas. Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Good timing on the quick out. At the 40, there he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Handoff to the lone back. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Dukes are on the move. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to throw, it's Denson. Under fire. Running into the open space. There he goes. Touchdown, Dukes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Touchdown, James Madison! And that one will put him up here in the second half. The The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense and the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Rides the back and leaves it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Trojans send out the punt unit. And last time they punted, it went back for 6. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Pulls it in. It's Avac. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a 3-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. When you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll leave it with him. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the air, it's Denson. He's got him. On the move at the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. They're going back to the ground. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes are threatening on 1st and goal. Quarterback moving. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dukes!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They want to throw it. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
To the ground with the back. Got room to work. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Stoneburner. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean...
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. That's caught. It's Hoffman. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Denson. Here's a heat. Tight end finds a soft spot. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw, because he put it out in front of his big man.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Plucks it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Dukes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
James Madison, 50, USC, 36.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No,
Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Spits it out to the back. Complete out of the backfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Trojans look to keep this drive humming. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Sends it downfield. Grabs it inside the tag. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good.
It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Rushes on him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll off one deep down the left side. It's caught. Running free. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Looking for a gap. It's Avant. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. All ball down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Dukes getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Denson. Got his man in the middle.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
The Dukes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Dukes! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Firing to the right, complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Stoneburner. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Working that left side now. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Somehow fits it into that traffic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Still plenty of time for this offense, but this probably their final drive under 2 minutes to play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. To throw, it's Denson. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And obviously, getting the completion, it's a killer. They get a new set of downs. You got to find a way to make a play now. The saving grace, I guess, Jesse, is he ran out of bounds and stopped the clock, so at least the clock isn't running.
Yeah, and David, it's just a situation right now defensively. I think you just got to take more chances, right? You may have to blitz, you may have to sell out, you might risk giving up a big play, but it's just so critical at this juncture of the game that you're able to retake possession to give yourself a chance to win.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. On the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. A run for the quarterback. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here we go. What great shape they will be in if they can punch in a touchdown on 4th and goal. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sneaks it into the end zone. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down. Let's go.
Looking to fire. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped the yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires to the wideout. He's got it on the run. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. The Trojans with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. One more play to pad the stats. Off play action on 1st down. On the move to his left. And it'll be a short game, and no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. Well, look what we have here, guys. After